I shot a foot the other day. This is the foot. A low-heeled, slam-dunk foot. The veterinarian present wanted to know what I would do about it. And I explained to him in the talk before, I lower the heels and raise them back up again with a wedge, and he didn't understand. And I can understand why he wouldn't understand. Why would you lower the heels just to raise them back up again with a wedge? The after is this one. Like I said, I lowered the heels, raised them back up again with a wedge. The reason I do that is because of that, I relieve the navicular area. The deep flexor tendon doesn't have to pull as hard anymore. I can explain and show why that is. I made a block today representing a foot. This is the one. A 55-degree dorsal wall angle, 10 centimeters long. More or less a normal foot. What happens if the vector of the load comes down on this one when the horse actually moves? I can represent that by pushing the dorsal coronet on this one, like that. The foot tips over backward. It tips over the heels. The reason it doesn't happen in real life is that the deep flexor tendon keeps pulling. It has to pull real hard just to prevent the foot from tipping up. Can we change that? Can we provide more support to that foot? Can we change the geometry in that foot so that this tipping backward effect does not have to be compensated by the deep flexor tendon? And yes, we can. We do that by lowering the heels like all shoers get taught. And if that ends up with a dorsal wall too low, we need wedges. What are those changes? Let me show you. I made another block. On that block, I trimmed the heels back to the widest part of the frog. In this case, I ended up with a 45 degrees, 10 centimeter long, same length, hoop wall. Now, those measurements, those angles are arbitrary. It's just for demonstration purposes. What if I would add a wedge, 10-degree wedge, this one, 10 degrees, to add it to the foot to get back to my 55-degree dorsal hoop wall angle? Do that. Now I have a 55-degree dorsal wall angle. Look, exactly the same as it was before. But I changed the geometry completely. And that has an astonishing effect. Look. The tipping over backward of the foot doesn't happen anymore. It just slides. It's way more supported now. And this is what you do when you shoe a horse like that. If you want to relieve the navicular area, if you want to stay away from bursitis, if you want to stay away from tearing deep flexor tendons or other issues, if you want to help the thoracic back of your horse, this is what you need to do. Lower the heels and raise them back up again with a wedge. That change of geometry makes all the difference. Thank you.